Let me guess, you're either thinking investing in crypto is a good idea and you're not quite sure how to get started, or you're wondering whether crypto investing is right for you. How do I know? You're about to start a journey of self-discovery and potentially life-changing gains and potentially life-changing losses if you don't know what you're doing. Grab a cup of tea and let's get started. A blockchain can be a publicly or privately available ledger of transactions of a cryptocurrency such as Bitcoin, BTC, Ethereum, ETH, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, etc. Mining these coins involves a consensus protocol such as proof of work or proof of stake, among others. Changes in the protocol can lead to forks, either hard or soft. Decentralization is an important part of many crypto projects. Exchanges where you can buy or sell tokens are either decentralized, such as Uniswap or PancakeSwap, or centralized, such as Coinbase or Gemini. From the exchanges, you can move your tokens to a hot or cold digital wallet, for which you'll need a private key and a public key. Your seed phrase is vitally important because you know what they say, not your keys, not your coin. Did you get all that? No? Well, neither would I have done a year ago. My name is Dav Morse. I'm here to educate and inspire you to make the most of your money, to live generously and to impact the world beyond just yourselves. Now, back in 2017, I first came across this thing called Bitcoin. And the reason I'd come across it is because a friend of a friend had made massive gains on BTC, and they had bought a house in London and a house in Australia with the proceeds from their Bitcoin. That sounds super risky to me. I won't be getting involved in that, thank you very much, I said at the time. I had no interest in investing in crypto at all. Fast forward to 2020 and I watched this video by Andre Jick, and I became convinced that the future of finance was going to be on the blockchain and I needed to get involved in cryptocurrency. In my journal in November 2020, I've got this page which is full of all the words that you heard me spout off earlier, which I didn't have a clue what they meant. But I set about learning, I set about watching YouTube videos because I knew that this was going to be a big deal. Have you ever asked yourself the question, what is money? What gives it value? And why do we need it? On a superficial level, these questions are really easy to answer. Money is just coins and notes and numbers on a screen, and I can use it to buy stuff that I need, like rent and food. But if you ever stop to ask yourself, wait, but why? It's way deeper. Money is the way that we store value as human beings. It's the intermediary between our work and getting something else that we desire. It has to be durable, divisible, movable, interchangeable. It has to be accepted, and of course, it has to be scarce. Money is not good money when you can print as much of it as you want. When you print money, you're not creating value. You're not providing something worthwhile. You are in fact decreasing the value of your notes and your coins. I recently watched a documentary on Netflix called Inside Job. The OGs amongst you might say,
"But Dav, you don't have Netflix. You don't have subscription services."
And you'd be absolutely right. I didn't and I don't. But on this channel, I'm all about spending your money where it's valuable. And I decided that I was going to spend $5.99 because I wanted to watch Squid Game. I spent $5.99 on Netflix for 1 month and I watched all of Squid Game, finished watching The Queen's Gambit, which I started watching at my parents' house, the documentary Inside Job, and I had a movie night with my wife. Well worth $5.99. I was shocked again to see the effect of printing money on the wealth gap. How the rich people just became richer and richer, and they were so corrupt and there was no comeback for them because they were in charge of the system, and how it kept the poor people even poorer. It was just another thing that made me want to invest in cryptocurrency because the system in cryptocurrency is transparent. All the transactions are available for anybody to see on the blockchain. So how does crypto help? The original crypto, Bitcoin, can be thought of as money for the internet. When you go to the UK, you use pounds. When you go to the US, you use US dollars. When you go to the internet, you use Bitcoin. There's a maximum supply of 21 million Bitcoin, so that makes it a hard money system. You can't just print more. You can't just create more. You have to mine Bitcoin by solving complex mathematical problems in order to get the Bitcoin rewards. I'll link to a super interesting article below on how the math process actually works. I don't believe that we'll ever wean ourselves completely off fiat currency, which is the government-created currency, but an alternative system which doesn't require government meddling, which can compete with the fiat system, is something worth hedging with, especially one that has the potential returns of cryptocurrency. Crypto by now is more than just money on the internet. There are loads of different blockchains available which provide value to the world in different ways. Lending and borrowing of money and assets, creating and keeping a record of digital arts like NFTs, actually playing computer games. The computer game industry is worth over $155 billion, and over the next few years is expected to grow to over $200 billion. $200 billion. Blockchain games where you can earn money by playing and winning these games are going to be massive, massive deals in the future. People are already spending billions of dollars to play these games, so imagine how much bigger it could get if you get rewarded for playing these games. Storing data, collecting data can all be done on the blockchain. A blockchain is just a system of recording transactions on a network which is impossible to hack or cheat. Now, if I say I'm going to give 1 Bitcoin to Matt, I wish I had 1 Bitcoin, I'll record it on the blockchain and then it gets agreed upon by the network. Once it's agreed, it stays on the blockchain forever. If I fabricate any transactions, then the network simply won't agree to it. There's no way to cheat. As well as being the most forward-thinking technological advancement since the internet itself, cryptocurrency has also got the potential for the biggest financial gains. Over the last 5 years, Bitcoin and Ethereum have gone up 11,400% and 42,000% respectively. The rest of the top 10 of the cryptocurrency market have returned between 7,850% and 627,000%. Insane. Obviously, things would be very volatile if you had all of your investments in crypto. Not to mention the fact that it would be really difficult to pick the top 10 projects consistently. You could easily lose all of your money if you invested in the wrong coins. You don't have to go all in. Even if you invested just between 1 and 2.5% of your portfolio into a safe cryptocurrency like BTC or Ethereum, then that could increase your portfolio returns by 1 to 2.5% without the extra volatility, which is absolutely massive. I'd go as far as to say that it's financially irresponsible not to at least investigate and decide for yourself whether you think investing in cryptocurrency is right for you. If you look into it and you decide for whatever reason, then maybe cryptocurrency investing is not for you, then that's absolutely fine. But don't let apathy and ignorance be the reason. So if you're sold on the idea of buying crypto, well, how do you actually do it? If you were buying ordinary fiat currency to go on holiday like euros or dollars, then you would go down to somewhere which sold these things. You'd go to Marks and Spencer's or the post office or your bank and you'd say, can I have some euros or yen or whatever it is. Million dong, anyone? So the same thing applies with cryptocurrency. You need to go to a cryptocurrency exchange. There are loads of different exchanges like Kraken, Binance, Crypto.com, but my absolute favorite is Coinbase. And especially if you're a beginner, the interface on Coinbase is absolutely stunning. It's so easy to use, it's so intuitive. If you can do online banking, then you can use Coinbase. Coinbase is a centralized exchange, which means that it's controlled by Coinbase, the company, as opposed to a decentralized exchange, which isn't controlled by anyone. It's just a market where people come to buy and sell their cryptos. That would be something like Uniswap or PancakeSwap. You can help the channel by signing up to Coinbase or Crypto.com with my links down below. If you decide that you want to use a different exchange because you've heard somebody else say some good things about it, absolutely fine. No hard feelings, right? Once you sign up for Coinbase, you have to go through what's called KYC. Not KFC, that's something different. KYC means know your customer. So basically you have to go in and put in all your details, your address and your bank account details and that kind of thing. But once you do that, all you've got to do is click buy and decide how much you want to buy, and then hey presto, you're no longer a no-coiner. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much information, but you might want to consider moving your coins off the exchange onto a cryptocurrency digital wallet. Now these digital wallets can be a software wallet, which is just an app on your phone or maybe an extension in your browser, or it can be a physical device like a Trezor or a Ledger. Looks a little bit like a USB memory stick. Remember those? A cold wallet is one which is not connected to the internet at all, and a hot wallet is one which is connected to the internet. Not being connected to the internet is an easy way not to get scammed. So there we have it. You can now easily invest in cryptocurrency. Let's face it, most people get into cryptocurrency because they want to make life-changing amounts of money. Loads of the technology is fascinating and has the potential to change the world in the way that the internet and smartphones did. But the reality is, most people don't care. And if you are in it for the money, then that's absolutely fine. Just make sure you watch this video here to make sure that you know how to use your money to make sure that you're happy.